Good morning. Today is March 31st, Tuesday. Welcome to another online teaching. Today we are reading a Newsella article called New Kind of Chocolate Uses All of the Cacao Fruit to Make Fruitier Flavor. I will help you guys understand the reading by discussing each paragraph. So let's start. There is a new kind of chocolate. A company in Switzerland is making it. The new chocolate is for young people. It is for people who want healthy products that are also good to the earth. Barry Callebaut is one of the biggest chocolate companies in the world. It has a new recipe. It says it is the first chocolate to use the whole cacao or cocoa fruit. Most chocolate uses just cacao beans. The new kind tastes fruitier. Okay. So, I have two questions for you guys. The first one is, what makes this new kind of chocolate good? What are the benefits of this new kind of chocolate? So, can you find the answer in the first paragraph or the second paragraph? If you said first paragraph, you are correct. What are the benefits of this new chocolate? That new chocolate is healthy and also good to the earth, okay? Because it's not wasting the fruit, which we will discuss more later. The second question is, what makes this new chocolate good in terms of taste? So what makes this chocolate good in terms of taste? If you said that the answer is in the second paragraph, you are correct. This new chocolate is better because it tastes fruitier, okay? Not like bitter, okay? Which most cacao chocolate can be. So, using all of the cacao fruit, we will read paragraphs 3 and 4. People want fruit with less sugar and more nutrition. They also want to protect the environment. Barry Callebaut is using all of the cacao fruit. The company is not wasting it. Usually, most of the fruit is thrown away. Only a small part is used to make the chocolate we eat. More people feel this is not okay. They think it is wasteful. The company says the whole fruit has good parts. The cacao fruit has beans, peels, pulp, and juice. They can be used in many ways. So pulp is basically the inner part of the fruit, which is this, okay? The new chocolate is called whole fruit chocolate. Barry Callebaut is working to make new products, is in competition with other chocolate makers, okay? So, why is Callebaut chocolate different from other chocolate makers? If you said that the answer is here in paragraph 4, you are correct. It's different because they use the whole fruit. So they use the beans of the fruit, the peels, which is, peel would be the outer part of the cacao fruit, which is this. That's the peel, okay? And then it's using the pulp, the inner part, and the juice. So they're not wasting anything. Okay, buyers want new options. So we are in paragraph 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I'm counting it correctly. Yep. Okay, so buyers want new options. Chocolate makers have some problems. They have had to pay more for ingredients. People are also buying less chocolate. They think other food is better for them. The company sells chocolate to Nestle and Hershey, also sells to Mondelez International. That company owns Cadbury and other brands. Mondelez first started selling the new chocolate in the United States in October. Other countries will get it later. In 2018, Barry Callebaut started selling ruby chocolate. It is a pink kind with a berry taste. It has been used in Nestle Kit Kat bars. The ruby chocolate Kit Kat was first sold in 2018 in Japan and Korea, was sold later in the US. Chocolate lovers around the world have been interested in ruby chocolate. It was first introduced in September 2017. Now it is sold in more than 50 countries. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. What are the problems that the chocolate makers have? So they have two problems. Can you find which paragraph can you find that in? Paragraph 6. Oops, sorry. I don't know why that is loading. Paragraph 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. If you said that you can find it in paragraph 6, you are correct. Chocolate makers have two problems. First, they have to pay more for ingredients, so it costs a lot for them to buy ingredients for the chocolate, especially the cacao. And the second problem is people are buying less chocolate. So they're paying a lot of money to get the cacao, but then they don't make a lot of money back because other people are eating other kinds of food other than chocolate. Okay, the last question I have is, what is the new kind of chocolate that is becoming popular? So can you find that in paragraph 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10? So if you said you can find it in paragraph 9, you are correct. The new kind of chocolate is, it's a chocolate with a berry taste. So it might like look pink because berries are red, but sometimes when you kind of make it into a flavor, it looks pink. Okay, so that's the new kind of chocolate. For the Kit Kat brand, they call it the ruby chocolate. Okay, so let's go to the last paragraphs, which is 11, 12, and 13. What the young people want. In July, Nestle said it had made a new chocolate from just cacao beans and pulp. No extra sugar was added. Also in July, Cadbury sold a new kind of its milk chocolate bar. It has less sugar. Pablo Perversi is a leader at Barry Callebaut. They want to make products that meet people's needs and taste great, he said. This will respond to what young people want, he said. Wasting less is better for the planet, he said. Okay, so this, again, to remind you, this is paragraph 11, 12, and 13. So can you tell me which paragraph gives you the answer to this question? What do young people want? And also, what do they actually want? You also need to answer that question. Okay, so if you said that you can find it in paragraph 11, you are correct. And what do young people want? They want no extra sugar or less sugar, because sugar can make you fat if you consume or take in a lot of it. And to be healthy, you should have less fat in your body. Okay, so let's read the questions that you guys have to answer. So the first one is the main idea. Main idea is what the article is about. What is it talking about? Okay, so the first question is, finish the sentence below. One main idea of the article is that blank. So A, chocolate makers now have to pay more for their ingredients. B, Barry Callebaut is a leading chocolate company from Switzerland. C, chocolate is wasteful because it is made using only cacao beans. And D, Barry Callebaut is trying to respond to people's needs for healthier chocolate. Number 2, the main idea of the section, using all of the cacao fruit. So let's go back there. That one is here, which is paragraphs 3 and 4. Using all of the cacao fruit. So you have to go back and read this. Actually, also this is part of it, which is the 5th paragraph. So you have 3 paragraphs here. 3, 4, and 5. So you have to go back to that, read it, so that you can answer number 2. So going back to number 2, it says, under that subtitle, using all of the cacao fruit, people want food options that are better for the environment. Which key detail from the section supports the section's main idea? So A, B, C, or D is basically the detail for the main idea of this section. Okay, so A, people want food with less sugar and more nutrition. B, Barry Callebaut is using all of the cacao fruit. C, the company says the whole fruit has good parts. Or D, the cacao fruit has beans, peels, pulp, and juice. Number 3, read the following sentences from the article. They think other food is better for them. In July, Nestle said it had made a new chocolate from just cacao beans and pulp. So how are the sentences connected? A, the first sentence shows a solution, and the second sentence shows a problem. So remember, solution is how the problem is solved. B, the first sentence shows a cause and the second sentence shows an effect. C, the first sentence shows a problem and the second sentence shows a solution. And D, the first sentence shows an effect and the second sentence shows a cause. Number 4, which is the last question for the day. Read the following sentences from the section Buyers Want New Options. It was first introduced in September 2017. Now it is sold in more than 50 countries. So, the sentences are events in order. When we say in order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's in order, okay? What is something the author does to show this connection? A, the author uses the words first and now. B, the author uses the phrase more than. C, the author uses the word introduced. Or D, the author uses the date September 2017. Remember that you have to send the answers to me on Instagram, and I will check your work by 5 p.m. So make sure that you send that to me by 5 p.m. I will have another video for our lesson tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.